Alright, well I wanted to make this video to just kind of give a walkthrough on the things in War Thunder that you need to know about. Um, I've been working on the audio, so it may not be great, but we'll see how things go. Um, so if you look up here, I'm going to start from the left and then move around in a circle here. Up here it gives you your options. The options menu lets you change basically your sound and video and all those kind of things. Your controls allows you to set up your controls that you're going to use to drive your vehicles. Obviously, exit gets you out of here. Battles, don't have to worry about. Nothing in there that you're going to do anything with. Community, nothing you're going to do anything with. This right here is if you're in a squadron, that'll show up. This is your player profile, which will show you what you've done. Really not that important. You can look at it, but you can see I've got 1,000 vehicles and 700 spaded. You can set your your profile icon, your frame, all these, your background, all those kind of things. To battle obviously lets you go into battle. This is one of the most important things, is how to change what battle you're going to go into. So you have all these different options that you can do. These, we'll start at the top. So Air Arcade, that's what we've been playing. You know about that. Air Realistic, it's basically a death match where you get one vehicle, and then once you're dead, you're out. And the flight model is much more difficult. There's no lead indicator. You have to watch your engine temperature, and it's much more difficult to fly in this as compared to Air Arcade. Ground Arcade battles, it's basically like Air Arcade. Everybody that's been seen as marked, not my favorite mode. Ground Realistic, the only markings you see are for the people that are on your team. Naval Arcade and Naval Realistic I'm not going to get into. Simulator battles are for doing a real simulator experience in planes where you're only in the cockpit. There's a similar simulator battle for tanks, which is basically like realistic battles, except your view is only what you would see if you were in the commander's view, like sticking your head out of the turret, or if you're in the driver or the gunner's view. The Air Assault Arcade and Ground Assault Arcades are just kind of little mini games you can play against the AI, where you can get some rewards once a day. Really not worth it. All these other things, nothing to do with that. So, Silver Lions, this is your in-game currency. You earn Silver Lions by playing missions. Then you use the Silver Lions to get modifications and to buy new vehicles. Don't ever use real money or Golden Eagles, which is real money, to buy Silver Lions. You can earn Silver Lions by playing the game, but it's a waste of money to buy Silver Lions. Golden Eagles are what you get with real money. You can buy Golden Eagles, you can use those to buy premium vehicles, you can use them to buy upgrades, you can use them to buy talismans. I'm not even going to get into talismans right now, but they give you a little bit of Golden Eagles when you sign up. Really nothing that you want to mess with at this point in time. Convertible research points, that's for spending Golden Eagles to do research the easy way, you know, buying research with real money. You don't want to do that. This is the premium account. Now the premium account is what I do. I would wait if you get into it and you really want to do War Thunder, then the premium account's the best thing that you can buy, but you want to wait for a sale. You can get 180 days for 20 bucks. Typically in November and December. Sales have unfortunately gone away. But the premium account gives you double rewards in Silver Lions and Golden Eagles. The Battle Pass, that's something that I do. I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you get really into War Thunder. I'll talk about the Battle Pass in a second. Okay. The shop, don't worry about the shop. Really not important. So up here, this is kind of your events, and it shows what's going on here. Now this line of contact, that's just basically trying to sell you something. Don't worry about that. But if you go over here to the Winter Concert, this was an event that we just finished, and you can see that you play missions and get mission scores, and then you get vehicles. And I got the H75M, and CRV Block 2 and the MiG-25 PD, but nothing really that you'd want to do at this point in time. This is Holiday Box and the Festive Cupcake. This usually is the second thing. This is another thing they're trying to get you to spend money. Kind of ignore those. Events and tournaments, ignore those. The Battle Pass is something that you can do. You get a set of daily tasks that you have to do. As you can see here, my easy task today is I can do it in, this is ground realistic. I can get help. If I get help repairing, I've done it. If I place 1 to 3 in an air realistic, then I get it. Triumphator, I don't know how to pronounce that. If you get 1 to 7th and win a match, then you get it. Mass destruction, destroy ground and waterborne targets with bomber. That's super simple. It's really easy to do. I do these daily. These give me points on the battle pass, and then it will allow you to get a variety of things. A lot of the battle pass, some of the battle pass is free. You can see there's a bunch of free stuff here. But as the battle pass is getting ready to reset, but as you go through, you'll learn war bonds, you'll learn decals, you'll earn orders, Silver Lions. So it's kind of fun to do. The nice thing about it is that as you get war bonds, you can go to the war bond shop, and then you can buy things in the war bond shop, such as low-level premium vehicles. So this vehicle's worthless. That's why I didn't get it. The other thing you can do is get talismans, which basically make your vehicle get double the research points when you play it. Doesn't do anything for Silver Lions. Down here shows all of your items that you want to use, your boosters, and then these are coupons. I'm going to sell those to get the battle pass for free. These are some boosters that I bought in the past. It has all of your orders and wagers, all those kind of things. Really nothing that, as a just getting into it, that you would want to look at. So down here is your crews. So my recommendation is, let me go to someplace that I haven't really started. So you really only need 5 crew slots. So if you go over here to France, I've got 6 crew slots. So the reasons you only want to have 6 crew slots and not spend golden eagles for extra crew slots is that when you do research, you make crew points, and crew points are used to increase how well your crew does, which increases the abilities of your vehicle. You get 1 pool of crew points that you can use for all 3 of the branches: naval, ground, and air. The reason to only get 6 is that typically in ground you're only going to use 4 vehicles and maybe 1 or 2 planes. So if you fill this whole lineup by spending golden eagles, you're going to be playing a lot of matches, but spreading the crew research that you've had over, let's say, this is when I first started playing. I made this mistake and got all these crew. So I spread all of the crew points that I had achieved over all these different vehicles here, which is not a good idea. So as you can see, if I go to, I really haven't done a good job on any of these, but as you can see, Sweden, I've got basically a good setup where I've got 4 ground and then planes. So, so my recommendation would be only to get Silver Lion crew slots for a total of 6 max. Okay, so let's talk about the vehicles down here. So any of these crew slots, you can add in planes. And let me go to Russia here, because this is pretty straightforward. So what I've been doing with Russia is playing the battle pass, and I've been getting crew points. You can see I have 38,000 crew points in this crew. I will take these crew points and then use them to increase the crew level of ground vehicles when I start ground vehicles. So let's talk about pilot crew skills. If you're in a fighter, #1 priority is stamina. That improves your ability to shoot in a straight line, basically. It decreases your spread. G tolerance allows you to tolerate turns better. Vitality makes it so if they shoot you, they may not kill you. If they shoot your pilot, they may not kill you. Keen vision, worthless in arcade, really worthless in realistic battles in air. Is good in simulator because then you can see the planes further away. Awareness actually is better if you're in a bomber because that will tell your guys that are they're in your defensive turrets. It'll improve their ability to see the enemy. Defensive armaments. This is all about your AI gunners that are in your plane. So as you can see, I have 4 gunners in the A-20G, and they've got 100% accuracy, precision, G-tolerance, stamina, and vitality. So they're very good gunners. Although the AI gunners don't work great, but still okay. Logistical services. Really, the only thing that's important is reload speed and weapons maintenance. Weapons maintenance keeps your gun from jamming, also decreases the scattering of your bombs and torpedoes. And the reload speed is good so that you can reload faster during arcade. Alright, so that's crew for air. Let's look at crew for ground. So we'll take a good one here. It's probably my best ground crew. For this, #1, weapon reloading. That's key. #2 is probably targeting. That allows you to target faster. If your targeting crew skill levels are low, then when you're moving your cannon, it will move vertically then horizontally. If your targeting skills are up, it'll move diagonally, so it'll move much faster. Driver, tank driving is key to improving your speed, and then leadership. That increases all of your crew points. Then after that, probably keen vision is the most important so that you can see the enemies. The artillery targeting and accuracy time is usually pretty good for light tanks when you want to drop some artillery on somebody. And then kind of field repair, agility, and vitality is how well you can repair your tank, and your crew members with agility can change positions, and vitality how much damage they can survive. Logistical services, totally worthless. Only reason I have any of these full is so that I can get qualifications. And I forgot to go over this in air, but qualifications are nice because it increases your crew skills across the board. So if you look at, say here on the Sakine, if I go here and go to qualification, so I can't get basic because I have to have a crew skill level of 15, but what it will do is it'll increase for an expert every single crew skill by +3, which obviously is very nice. So you want to get your crew level to 15. So if I was working on the Sakine and I wanted to get to 15, I would just buy a bunch of this low stuff here. So boom, 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 boom. This isn't costing me any money. These silver lines, it's just crew skill points. And then I do some of these things. Whatever's the lowest. So that's low. Get another one here. And now all of a sudden my crew skill's at 9. I still can't get basic, but I'm getting close. So hope that explains that. So sometimes it's useful, particularly in grounds, to use some skill points. Let me get out of this. To use some skill points to get things up. So I mean, I have 38,000 here. I could use some skill points in ground to get my crew up so that I can expert them. So over here, shows you your vehicle, has all the stats. If you go to your ground vehicles, well, actually, let me go back to the air vehicles. One thing that's nice is you can go here, and you can go to your X-ray, and then you can see what your pilot has. So this plane has CCIP, which is Computer Generated Impact Point, for rockets, cannons, and bombs. With CCRP, which is Computer Generated Release Point, so you can release your bombs accurately. It also tells you your radar, all those kind of things. It tells you all your fuel and everything here. That's, you know, that's important for planes, but only when you get to jets, quite frankly. Armor's not important on this. But if you go over to, say, your tanks, and you go to your armor modification, it will tell you what your armor is doing, and your X-ray will show you where all your components are. And if you go to armor, you can go to protection analysis, and you can hit things with shells, and it'll tell you whether or not the shell's going to go through or not. Penetration is possible. I don't know why it's not. There it goes. So if I fire here, I got the commander, it looks like. So that can be helpful if you really get into it. So other thing you can do in ground is you can go in here and you can customize things. So if I were to go, I'm trying to think where else I have some ground. Go to US. I can go over here and I can go to customization. I've already got this guy done. Let's see. No, these are all. Oh, okay. No. I've got all these guys with stuff on them, but what you can do is, if you buy, which I wouldn't recommend, or you earn these camouflages by doing a battle pass, you can put more camouflages on. So I've got another one over here. The nice thing about camouflage is it'll hide your weak spots. It makes it more difficult for the enemy to see you. So, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else that I've missed, but I hope that this is helpful. I'm not sure if it will be terribly helpful, but it will help you at least navigate things. Oh, one thing I forgot. Down here, obviously, this is where your friends list is. Shows your invites to squads. This will be your chat messages. And these new messages are just the battles that you've done. So, alright. Now, I think to top things off, I may show a high-level, some high-level gameplay in ground, just so you can get a chance to see what it looks like. So we'll get started on that in a second. Alright, so I'm going to start a ground realistic battle with these high-level tanks. I'm going to get absolutely annihilated. It's going to be embarrassing, but we're going to give it a shot just so you can see what high-level tanks look like. It's actually pretty cool. Alright, well, let's go from here and see if we can do some scouting. I'm going to try to bust up to the flank up here and hide.
Till stridsställningar!
Anmälan! Torren inkopplad! Skytten inkopplad! Ladden inkopplad!
So as you can see, I've got 5 armor-piercing Sabo rounds, mid-stabilized. Try to get up here without getting killed. Looking through my binoculars, looking to see if I see anybody.
Stridsvagn! Klockan 11. Avstånd.
Use my laser range reminder. Hell out of here. Let's see. Drop some already. No, we'll have already. Oh shit. Get back over here. Down here, not getting killed. Looking to see if I can scout anybody. That's where I shot before. I'm not seeing anybody up there right now. Oh, wait a minute. There he is.
Stridsvagn! Klockan 3.
So I scouted him.
Avstånd. 800.
He's trying to get that guy over there. I might be able to get him. Shit, I'm in a bad position. I'm gonna die. No, he's not coming up here. Not horrible, not great. Probably came out near the bottom of the crew, but that's fine. But so that's just a brief run through and a little bit of demonstration of what it's like playing high level ground. It's kind of fun. Hope this helps.